What is skateboard rock? In a foreign voice as best I can. What is skateboard rock? Happy early Halloween. ASMR. Happy early Halloween from Creepy Ghoul Vision. How the fuck are ya? All you horror punk death rockers and stupid fucking skateboarders. How the fuck are ya? Welcome to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul. Since 1997. How the fuck are ya? Creepy Ghoul Vision is definitely created by you and me, going down in YouTube history. I fucking hate candy corn, but I don't mind the way these guys do it. I'll tell ya. What is skate rock? Skate rock. Skateboard rock. I say skate rock. They say skateboard rock. Which one is it? Guys, do you know what's in this fucking bag? Huh? Have a look. See if you can guess. You know what's in this bag? I'll show you what's in this fucking bag. I got them this week off an online seller for a really, really good price, actually. What is skateboard rock? Skateboard rock. My accents are really bad. I got a set of G-Bones. Howell G-Bones. 97As. Just the right hardness for street skating / skate park skating. Used not even a handful of times. These are great. Whoa. G-Bones. I had these back in the day, man. I can't remember on what board I had them on. But it might have been my Mark Gonzalez from the early 90s or something. I don't remember. But I've always liked these. These wheels, the 97A formulas, are terrific for power sliding and for street skating. They're great. I got these from an online seller. Look at that. Used like not even a handful of times. Great. I gotta get another board to put these on. G-Bones. I used to always try to power slide like Tommy Guerrero with these. These are great wheels, man. G-Bones. 40 bucks. 10 bucks a wheel. Love it. Skateboard rock. What is skateboard rock? From a loved one. I haven't got a zine in like a very long time. I love zines. I saved like all my old zines from back in the day. I used to write for a couple of zines actually. There it is right here. Punks Around Armageddon. Rhode Island and Boston's favorite punk and metal record shop. It's a zine from a punk and record shop. Love zines, still collect them. Appreciate them when I get them, always. DIY all the fucking way, man. I'm telling you right now. There's this one fucking cunt. I won't even mention her name. But I will, just to whatever. But I'll give you her initials. EM. EM. She's a model. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about here. She's a model first. and a wannabe punk rocker. Liberty Spikes. Does that give it away? Fucking Liberty Spikes. She's a flavor of the month type of slut. Okay? And her fucking cocaine, fucking juiced up fucking cocaine faggot boyfriend. What the hell? Oh, that's all. Oh, fuck, more wax. Holy shit. You guys are gonna have to check out my video, video before this one. Some brew I'm drinking here. It's like, let me just remove the wax here. Holy fuck. Didn't realize what I was doing. Her cocaine fucking faggot boyfriend. There, anyways. She's a flavor of the month type of chick. She's a model first and like a wannabe punk rocker. Like, she's not a fucking punk rocker. Anyhow, let's get back to it. Let me just get my G-bones back in the bag here. All right, so what do we got? What do we have going on here, guys? I've got a mishmash of stuff here. We got some punk rock, we got some punk hardcore, some skate shit, some horror stuff. I like all over the map here, man. If you're into punk rock, horror, and skateboard stuff, man, keep watching. If not, fuck off. So check it out from an online seller. Now, I don't have a very big Blu-ray collection. Like, we're talking under 300 Blu-rays. But one of my top 3 favorite films of all time, next to Halloween 1978, comes The Warriors. 1979, New York City period piece, The Warriors. I got this off an online seller. He was selling it for a really fucking decent price. This is the, let me remove this and I'll show you. This is the FYE. And I just recently discovered kind of sort of what FYE is. It's a shop in the States that apparently is going out of business or whatever. It's like a novelty shop. They sell Blu-rays and collectibles and stuff like that. We've had some shops like that here in Toronto, or Tocondo actually. This is an exclusive Blu-ray 10 set of The Warriors. There it is right there. Now I have many versions of the Warriors film. Unfortunately, this contains the unrated director's cut, which is fine, but it also contains the I'll tell you what it is. The theatrical version. That's what I was trying to remember. Now the theatrical version is just absolute shit. It's like comic book-ish. It's just bullshit. Anyhow, I wasn't happy when it came out, but you know what really got me about this? I'll tell you. I don't own many steel books, okay, but I had to have this one. I'll tell you why. It's not only it's the Warriors steel book, but I'm a poster guy. Paper collectibles are my weakness. Posters, flyers, whatever. It comes with a mini poster, which I have on my back wall there. There it is right there. That's what got me. The fact that it comes with a poster and it's a 10 set. Oh, fuck off. Oh, man, I hope I didn't fuck that Blu-ray up. Landed face down on my floor. Holy fuck. No, it's fine. Holy shit. Anyhow. Hey man, Creepy Gold Vision is all about reality. I'm a realist. This is live. This is what's happening. This is not rehearsed. There you go. The Warriors, and it's got the J card. I don't even know if that's what you call it with Blu-rays, but yeah. There we go right there. The Warriors. I hope they never remake this film. It's been talked about that they would remake this film with all these hip-hop people and shit. I hope this is a period piece right here. 1979, New York City. That's a period piece. It should not be touched. It should not be remade. Like, just leave it alone. Fuck, man. In the background, we have the sounds of Fashion Cult. A new goth rock, post-punk band that I've recently discovered through a friend of mine. Really great shit, man. Have a listen. Guys, where do I begin? I thought I've already started. Made a recent trip to Vinegar Syndromes, and I do love postcards. I do love paper collectibles. Nash the Slash. How many of you remember Nash the Slash? He's been around since, oh god, I think the 70s even. Very interesting artist here. Musician, artist, whatever you want to call him. I think the flyers here, the postcards, speak for themselves. Apparently there's a new documentary coming out about Nash the Slash. I visited Vinegar Syndrome Toronto, which if you haven't visited already, I strongly suggest that you do if you're in Toronto, or Taekwondo as I like to call it. This is not the same Toronto, man, as it was about, what, 15 years ago type of thing. I mean, if you like tourist attractions, if you like tall buildings, tall fancy buildings, then yeah, there you go. But other than that, this is a shit city. It really is. It's corrupted big time. Mayor Olivia Chow Chow can suck my fucking dick. Trudeau's a fucking faggot himself. And who else? Doug Ford? Yeah. Fuck you, Doug Ford. Anyhow, let's get on with it. Let's go to Amazon. So I recently pulled the trigger on some stuff in my Amazon wish list. And I'll show you what I got here. So it's a well-known fact, and if you don't already know this, you should know this, that Amazon, all their products go through some sort of algorithm. So if you have, here's a little secret actually, you probably already know this, but if you don't, here it is. If you have stuff in your Amazon wish list, leave it there for a while. Because it goes through an algorithm. So let's just say something you put in your Amazon wishlist costs $35. You leave it in there long enough, it'll go down, it'll go up, it'll go down, it'll go up, even by pennies, by cents, by dollars. It'll eventually go up and down based on sales. Now, I'm in no rush for anything really, because one of my mottos as a collector is, if you're willing to wait, it'll come around. If it's feasible. Now, I jumped on this, the Megan Bluray. I've had this in my Amazon wishlist for quite some time now. This is a great fucking film. I don't like a lot of modern films, especially horror, sci-fi, whatever the fuck. This film just really got me. It's a really fucking cool film, you'll have to admit. And I had this in my Amazon wish list for quite some time. Like, I'm talking like over a year. And it finally went down on a super duper fucking sale of under $16. It was like 15 and change. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna go wrong? Because this is the unrated edition Blu-ray DVD combo. It's got the unrated and theatrical version of the film. Never mind any special features that may come out in another year or two. But still, it's got the two versions of the film, and I was pretty happy to scoop this up for under $16, man. Free shipping and all. That's a great fucking film. If you haven't seen Megan yet, check it out. Really great stuff. There you go. This is the version to get. The unrated edition, unrated and theatrical version of the film. Megan. Amazon. Amazon.ca. No, you're not seeing double. This is reality. This is creepy ghoul vision, man. Fucking reality. That's my luck. And this is not the first time it's happened. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. Actually, it may be the third time. I ordered this again. This was in my wish list. The Who Killed Marilyn, Glenn Danzig CD that just came out last year. This has been in my wish list for quite some time. I can't even tell you how long. Almost a year, maybe. I've got a couple versions of this on LP, the picture disc and the splatter LP. I've got a couple versions. I've got two copies of the cassette. Sorry. Really weird. I'm not even kidding you. This went down in price on my Amazon wish list for under $15. I kid you not. Under 16, sorry, my mistake. So it was 15 and change. That I could fathom spending on a CD in this day and age, particularly a single. Now, this CD originally was going for like 20 some odd dollars. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, Cleopatra Glenn Danzig. The algorithm kicked in. I got it for under $16, free shipping. But funny enough, it's my luck. They sent me 2 copies. They charged me for 1, but sent me 2. And believe me, party people, this is not the first time it's happened. So now I have 2 copies of the Who Killed Marilyn EP single CD limited edition from Cleopatra Records. Thank you very much, Amazon, Glenn Danzig, Cleopatra. I have 2 copies. One for playing, one for collecting. One for collection purposes. How's that for being born under a bad sign? November 20th, 1974. Thank you very much. Spook City, USA. Spook City, USA. 2 fucking copies, man. That's my luck. That's my luck. It makes me want to order from Amazon more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Shut up. Blackaria 2. I've got Blackaria 1 on cassette. I've got it on LP. It was gifted to me many moons ago. I jumped on this. I got this on Amazon actually for like under $16. Again, I can fathom for a cassette as such. Blackaria 2. You can listen to Blackaria 1 and 2 back to back. It's fucking seamless. This is a great ambient, atmospheric album. Great cover too, by Glenn. There is talks about a Blackaria 3. He's been talking about it for quite some time now. I can only imagine what that would sound like. But yeah, I am a fan of Blackaria 1 and 2. Really great shit. Even though they were made worlds apart, like years apart, but still almost fucking seamless, man. I'm telling you right here. All right. So, oh man, I got some more shit. This is going to be quite a long video, guys. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Bela Lugosi played it probably the best. Christopher Lee played it the most. My favorite Dracula is Christopher Lee. Here is a 500-piece puzzle of Count Dracula. I believe it's from Horror of Dracula. Now, I've been thinking about it, and I want to start doing puzzles again. I loved puzzles as a kid, man. I own a lot of puzzles, collector's puzzles. They're buried in my garage somewhere. But I figured, you know what? Let me start doing puzzles again. One of the reasons is, I'll tell you, I've got a chart here that I printed off to show you guys as a reference. Here it is right here. Puzzles. I don't know how well you're going to see it. Puzzles. Puzzles. Increases creativity, which I need. Provides personal and family fun. Oh, yay! Improves work performance. Sure, why not? Supports brain health. If you want to understand, put a 6-gun in my hand. Eases stress. Improves concentration. Develops visual spatial reasoning. Now, I like to think of myself as a very reasonable guy. I'm also the kind of guy that enjoys a good root beer. Enhances short-term memory. My short-term memory is shot to fucking hell. My long-term memory, however, is spot on perfect. Ah, the good old days. Puzzles. Just a few reasons as to why I want to start doing puzzles again. I did a lot of puzzles as a kid. I love puzzles. Christopher Lee Dracula puzzle. I'm going to have some fun with that. And of course, knowing me, as you do, I will do puzzles to frame them. Hence this item right here from Amazon. 12 bucks, 12, 13 bucks. Roll up puzzle mat. So I had to get one of these in case I'm in the midst of a puzzle and I got to do something else, or I need the table for something. This is really great shit, man. I'm telling you. Eventually, I'm gonna get that puzzle glue and shit, and I'm eventually gonna frame my puzzles when I get going. Yeah. So I got this puzzle mat. It extends to like 500 pieces to like 1,000 pieces to like whatever. It's like really cool. Yeah, I'm serious about doing puzzles again. You know, I've changed my lifestyle. I've cut down on drinking. Trying to lose like 10, 15 pounds, doctor's orders, and lower my blood sugar, which is 7.1, which should be about 5.5. But anyhow, puzzles. I need to exercise my brain. I would love to read. I love books. Books are great. I like the idea of books. I got so many books, but just getting into the habit of reading again is just another thing. But anyhow, what is skateboard rock? What is it? Skateboard rock. So, we're going to get to that in a sec. I made a trip down to my local punk rock shop. Holy shit, it's like falling over here. My local punk rock shop, Emissions Punk Rock. Oh, hang on, wrong fucking bag. Hang on. You know what? Let me just do this. Oh, so I ventured down to one of my local record shops called Kops, K-O-P-S. Now, if you're ever in Toronto, Oshawa, I think that's where the locations are. K-O-P-S, Kops Records. If you're just starting your record collection, you're going to want to visit this place. The prices and selection are spot fucking on, man. I'm telling you. So anyway, some of the things I did get at Kops Records recently, I'll show you guys. Funny enough, I didn't think I had this on regular LP because I got a couple copies of the picture disc, but I didn't think I had this on regular gatefold LP. But when I brought it home, I flipped through my recent stack there. I'm like, holy fuck, man. It's like I have it on regular gatefold LP, but my saving grace was the fact that this is the Haze, they call it the Haze vinyl. I don't call records vinyl, I call them records, LPs, wax. I don't like this whole vinyl bullshit. You know, the media has taught people how to communicate and speak, and the terminology of language is now vinyl. The comeback of records over the last handful and a half of years is in the name of vinyl, which is bullshit, because back in the 80s it was rarely to next to nothing called vinyl. It was called LPs and records. Fuck. I don't have this version right here, this Haze. I have the Splatter, so I didn't feel so bad about buying this again. Fuck, at $44.99, holy fuck, man. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, when this first came out, about a year ago, I think, that I personally feel that there's going to be something really special about this album on any format. Even though it's a reissue with the original Who Killed Marilyn recordings, and then it has the remix version of the Who Killed Marilyn recordings. I still say in like 10, 15, 20 years, there's going to be something very extremely special about this reissue right here. And I'm on board, man. I'm on board. As a collector, I'm not a reseller, but I am a collector, and this shit's with me pretty much for life. And that's just how it goes. That Glenn and the Misfits changed my entire life back in '86. I gotta tell you, changed my entire life when I discovered the Misfits through Thrasher magazine. I'd seen the Misfits play Toronto like about 23, 24 times. I've met them every time they played. I've gotten my, I don't know what you're gonna say, I got my tattoo autographed by Jerry Only. I designed this shit myself. I don't know how well you're gonna see that, but anyhow, I designed it from various album covers. Anyhow, going back to Cops Records, it's really funny because from I checked my Skinny Puppy albums from back in the day, and I've got an array of singles, but funny enough, I never had Too Dark Park on LP. I've got the singles from it, but never the actual album. I remember buying it on cassette when it first came out in the early 90s. Have the CD, but I never had the LP. But I recently found the reissue LP, and I was very happy to get it for like $39.99 at Cops Records. And it's donning the a network hype sticker right there. Too Dark Park, one of the last Skinny Puppy albums that I can really like and appreciate. It's very dark, very noisy, very atmospheric. It was very different from all the rest of their previous releases. I remember when I first heard this, I was like, holy shit, this is different. From Rabies, from even the 12-inch anthology, from Vivisect. Yeah, really happy to have Too Dark Park. I also found, funny enough, I didn't have Rabies, an earlier one, on LP, but I have some singles off Rabies, and I have the CD and cassette from way back when, but really happy to have this album right here. It's an industrial essential right here. Skinny Puppy from right here in Canada, Vancouver. Rabies, you can't go wrong. These records were on my list. They were in my mind, they were on my list, and lo and behold, I haven't gone to Cops Records here in Toronto, to Condo, in a while, and it was really nice to fucking walk in after how many months, almost a year, I think. Beginning of the year, was the last time I went in there. And I found all the shit I was looking for. Decently priced at that. Another one. Now, Lydia Lunch recently did a spoken word here in Condo last week, I think it was, or the week before. I didn't go. logistically, I couldn't go. But anyhow, this was another one that was on my list. The Teenage Jesus and the Jerks. Noise rock, man, from the fucking 70s, man. If you like the noise, the atmosphere, the unsettlingness, if that's even a word, then yeah, you know what this is all about right here. This has been on my list. I got another Teenage Jesus and the Jerks album on my list, 77 to 79, I believe, live compilation or something like that, the black and white cover. But yeah, really happy to have this on Radiation Records. Yeah, Radiation Records, $39.99. I didn't bark at that, man, because this album doesn't come around. Lydia Lunch is fucking hot. Okay. So those are some records from my local record shop right there. What else we got happening here? This is going to be a long video. I tried to not make my video so long, like maybe less than 30 minutes type of thing, but I got an array of shit I want to show you guys, I'm telling you. I recently did an order from Vision Streetwear. They had this mega sale going on, 50% off. I think it was, oh shit. I moved the camera. Camera got shifted there. How's that? I guess that's okay. I don't know. And they had a 50% off. I think this was like Thanksgiving. This was Thanksgiving weekend sale here. Vision Streetwear Canada had a sale, and I took advantage of that sale, and everything's fallen here. And I got myself a pair of, another pair actually, of VSW shoes, skate shoes that I've been wanting. That's been on my wish list for like a while. And I finally pulled the trigger. And I got them. 50% off, can't fucking go wrong, man, I'm telling you. Inside, behold the terror. And you're gonna love these. These are very extremely different. Now, back in the day, I would never wear white. This is not exactly white. It's not even off-white. It's bone. Vision Streetwear bone color. Bone shoes. Look at these babies right here. High tops, suede, canvas. Vision Streetwear Canada, out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Way better than Taekwondo on Terrible. The old school design with the ollie pad right there. I was really attracted to these, man. I'm telling you, something about them. Let's get the VSW. Now the only difference is from the old days, this the 80s, this VSW was like much bigger. It was like literally that big, and even this one too. But yeah, I got a nice size 10. There's the bottom right there, which they've changed from the old days. I believe it used to be a crosshatch back in the 80s. But yeah, this color never even existed in the 80s. So, I don't know, something about it, and all my shit's falling over here. Sorry guys, give me just a second here to, holy fuck, everything is falling. Holy fuck. Stay. There we go. So some nice Vision Streetwear shoes at 50% off. I think these end up costing me like, I think 60 bucks, 50, 60 bucks Canadian. There you go. All right, what do we got? So I recently made a trip to Vinegar Syndrome, Toronto. Now, if you guys haven't visited Vinegar Syndrome, Toronto, I suggest you do. My buddy Greg Gilbert, Python Hyena, who does a podcast called Python's Paradise, which I'll put the link in the description below. He's here in Toronto for the week. He's up in Niagara Falls right now for Frightmare in the Falls, which Creepy Ghoul is not at. Maybe next year, we'll see. And I'm going to meet up with them at some point next week. I'm going to take them over to Vinegar Syndrome Toronto. I love Vinegar Syndrome Toronto, I'm telling you right now. So I got some loot from Vinegar Syndrome. Here it is right here. Guys, if you haven't seen Class of 1984 yet, I strongly suggest you do, honestly. It's campy, it's low budget, it's campy, it's fucked up. There's the gorgeous Lisa Langlois, who I've had the great pleasure of meeting. What a sweet woman. Seriously, I met her last year at Horrorama here in Toronto. Or was it last year or 2 years ago, actually? Fuck, I don't remember. But anyhow, this is a really cool film. Circa... I can't remember what year this film came. It didn't come out in 1984. At least I don't think it did. But anyhow, it's a punk rock film, as I would like to say. Class of 1984. Check it out on a Creepy Ghoul recommendation. Really cool ending too. Really just fucked up ending. Yeah, really cool. So Vinegar Syndrome Toronto. This place never ceases to amaze me. Every single time I go there, this place just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Bela Lugosi's dead. Yeah, this is a fucking bath mat. Look at it. It's a fucking bath mat. Let me stand up and show you this. How do you like that? A Bauhaus, Bela Lugosi's dead. Bath mat. How the fuck are you gonna go wrong with that? This is the type of shit that Vinegar Syndrome Toronto sells. It's like walking into an old school mom and pop video shop. It's Blu-rays as far as the eye could see. You got DVDs. You got VHS. You got like... you got everything under the sun, man. Downstairs, it's all records, CDs, shirts, VHS, and as of recently, I've been finding some bath mats there. Look at that. I couldn't resist that, man. At 18 bucks, man. Seriously. This place just keeps getting better and better and better. Every time I go there, there's always something that blows my mind. Fuck. Vinegar Syndrome Toronto. What's in my bag? Vinegar Syndrome Toronto. What did I get? What did I get? Let's see. Let's pull it out. So I got a bunch of shit here. VHS. The Groove Tube came out in the year Creepy Ghoul was born, 1974. I believe this is Dan Aykroyd's first. Doesn't say here, but I remember reading about this a while back. This is Dan Aykroyd's directorial debut. I think it's Dan Aykroyd. Fuck, I can't remember. Ken Shapiro film. Fuck, I don't remember. I think it's Dan Aykroyd has something to do with it. Anyways, this is like from 1974. It's a mishmash of like TV skits. All fucked up shit. If you guys are familiar with this film, I don't even know if you want to call it a film, called Jabberwocky. Not Jabberwock. No, sorry. Not Jabberwocky. Jabberwock. Jabberwalk. One word. Jabberwock. It's hard to find. Holy fuck. Then you're going to want to check this out. More so if you're familiar with this film called Amazon Women on the Moon. Same shit, different pile, just to give you an idea. It's a Creepy Ghoul recommendation. Check it out. This is rare. There's not too much info about it online, but it's put out by the Mighty Media. Good old VHS, man, the Groove Tube. All fucked up skits, commercials, just like, it's just a mishmash of just like chaos. I had to have it. $10, I had to have it. Vinegar Syndrome. I told Chris at the Vinegar Syndrome, dude, you better keep these in stock, man. And also get some VHS head cleaners if you can for dudes like me. This right here in this day and age, because cassettes, for guys like me, cassettes have made, I guess, a comeback. Not for me. I've always collected cassettes, and in the punk and metal genre, particularly the punk rock genre, we never stopped putting out cassettes. That's the thing. It was only the fucking mainstream. Fuck! Taylor Swift even has a fucking cassette. Can you believe that? Get yourself cassette head cleaners if you can. You can get them at those local small mom and pop electronics shops. Some of them still have it, and the VHS head cleaners and whatnot. But yeah, Vinegar Syndrome started stocking the cassette head cleaners, which I'm very grateful for. $12, man. You can't go wrong in this day and age. I got tons of cassettes. Like, I mean, yeah. And I got a really nice cassette player. So, you're gonna need to clean your cassette heads. Look at that patch. Halloween 3. The witch, the pumpkin, the skull. I got this in hopes of creating some sort of horror jacket or vest with strictly only horror patches, pins, and stuff on it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm probably gonna end up doing it soon. I'm gonna find like I don't want a jean jacket though. I want I vision a black army jacket, like sleeved or sleeveless, something like that. Yeah. All horror patches, pins, whatever. All horror. So, Vinegar Syndrome Toronto. Satan Takes a Holiday. Anton LaVey. Add this to my Anton LaVey collection. Satan Takes a Holiday. I didn't have any of these recordings. Holy fuck. Jeez, like I'm just fucking shit up tonight. Damn. Okay, let's try this again. Anton LaVey, Satan Takes a Holiday. This is all of his musical shit. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. All his musical shit. Satan Takes a Holiday, instrumental, Answer Me, The Whirling Dervish, Fine Alone, Golden Earrings, Honolulu Baby, The Mooch. All sorts of shit on here. Him playing the organ and chanting his shit. Anton LaVey, Satan Takes a Holiday. This just came out actually. Cleopatra has been pumping out a lot of shit like this. This is red marbled LP. Limited, only 500 of these made for the entire world. 500. I have one of 500. Yay! What are you gonna say? First fucking helmet. When this band fucking came out, man, I remember seeing the video on the Pepsi Power Hour, what we had here in Toronto. The video was in the meantime. I was like, that's good shit, man. Every single track on this album delivers. And you know it. Mark my words. What a fucking underrated band this is. Helmet. Honestly. What do you want to call these guys, man? They're not a punk rock band. They're not a hardcore band. They're like an alternative hardcore band, I guess. I don't know. But they're the real deal, no bullshit right here. Helmet. Classic. Really happy to get my hands on this. Like, honestly, for 32 bucks at Vinegar Syndrome, every track delivers. I love it. I can't wait to spin this. Alright, so that was Vinegar Syndrome. Guys, I got a little bit more for you here. I recently visited my local punk rock record shop called Emissions Record Shop here in Toronto, Taekwondo. Don't you ever come to Toronto and leave without visiting Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. Tell them Creepy Ghoul sent ya. I'm not fucking kidding. Let's get into it here. Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. What do we got? We got something that's been on my list for quite some time now. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. Can you figure it out? What the fuck is it? Minor Threat Out of Step Outtakes. This has never been repressed. It just came out like a few years ago. It's never been repressed. Hope it doesn't get repressed. Ian, please don't repress this. This apparently sold out of Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop the moment it even came in. The moment it even came in. This has been on my list for a while. I debated, I hummed and hawed. I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. But I have a feeling there's going to be something very extremely special about this 7-incher. I finally pulled the trigger and got it. Emissions had a couple of copies in. Out of Step Outtakes, in my eyes, filler, Adam's Family. Adam's Family is quite interesting, and at the end it has like I guess what you would call, I don't know, in DVD formats, an Easter egg, where it has the band arguing and debating about putting certain tracks on the fucking album or whatever. But anyhow, this is one of the bands that changed my life back in the day, back in '86 when I discovered them through Thrasher magazine. When I first heard Filler back in the day, I thought this was the fastest, craziest song I had ever heard in my entire life. And I always tried playing it on my my guitar back in the day. It's just a Filler. Holy fuck. What happened to you? You're not the same. Something in your head. It's made a violent change. It's in your head. It's in your head. It's in your head. Filler. I love this shit, man. I'm telling you. Happy to have that 7-incher. Definitely. Okay, here we go. The Mighty Pusshead. One of my favorite inspirational punk rock bands. If you want to call them punk rock, call them artcore, punk hardcore, whatever the fuck, is Septic Death. The Mighty Pusshead. From Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop, Dave got in a couple Juxtapose magazines featuring Pusshead. This one I didn't have, the other one I did, so I got this one right here. It's like a special spread on Pusshead. Juxtapose is an art magazine, and I actually had no idea about this issue right here. The Pusshead issue. Really happy to have this. Really influenced by Pusshead art. Back in high school and back in the day, I used to try to imitate and draw Pusshead's art, the skulls and stuff. I used to like reading Puszone and Thrasher magazine, but yeah, Pusshead. Juxtapose issue. Here's a zine called Heart Attack. Heart Attack. I've never even seen or heard of this, to be quite honest with you. But again, it's a Pusshead. There's a Pusshead feature in here that showcases his art and does a very quick interview with him in here. And I scooped this one up as well. I believe Dave gave me this one for like $5. Really happy to have it. Anything with Pusshead is quite hard to come by type of thing, but yeah. Love Septic Death. 100%. 2 fingers in the air. Skate rock. From Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. I Get Around. What the fuck is this? What is skateboard rock? What is the difference between skate rock and skateboard rock? This is skateboard rock. I Get Around. Look at that. $2. He's had this in the shop since forever. Over a year at least. $2, and nobody bought this. No fucking collector bought this. Even as a novelty record for their collection. So I pulled the trigger. I pulled the fucking trigger and bought it for $2. Mainly because of the cover. And not so much because of the songs. I'll tell you one thing about the songs. It's not even Ventures like. These are all oldies. I Get Around, Wipeout, Come Go With Me, Short Shorts, stuff like that. Tequila, Get a Job, She's So Fine, whatever. The only skateboard related song on here is called Skateboard Craze by Willie and the Wheels. I've never even fucking heard of them. But it's the only skateboard song on here. The rest are all oldies. It's good shit though. But look at that. A welcomed addition to the collection. I Get Around. From 1978, 79, I believe. Look it up on Discogs. I sure did. $2. Why the fuck not? So, back in the day, Toronto, this was about, I'm guessing, 1995 or 97, 96, something like that. Warzone was supposed to play a club down here on Queen Street called the 360 Club. Unfortunately, they canceled. I'm not sure why. But, yeah, I was supposed to go to this, but they ended up canceling. But yeah, I didn't have this LP. Open Your Eyes by Warzone. I like anything Warzone ever did, really. One of my favorite New York hardcore bands, next to like Youth of Today, Sheer Terror, the very extremely underrated Token Entry, and stuff like that. I mean, I love Sick of It All, Agnostic Front as well, but I love Warzone a lot, and I didn't have this on LP, so I scooped it up at Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop here in Toronto. Taekwondo. Sorry, I keep fucking up. And I got some free publications. Absolute Underground. If you guys don't know about this magazine or newspaper, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I suggest you check it out. I don't know how far this goes. I know it's all across Canada. It's anything and everything punk, metal, skateboarding, just alternative. Anything and everything you need is in this newspaper right here. This is the latest issue, I believe. It's got Blackie from Wasp on there. Apparently there's a new Wasp record coming out. I have my doubts about that, to be quite honest with you, but Blackie is one of my favorite metal vocalists of the 80s. His voice is so absolutely vicious and just like fucking coming at you. I love fucking Wasp. Old Wasp, man. But yeah, Absolute Underground. I got a couple extra copies from previous issues. Hit me up and I can mail you out one if you want. That's not a problem. But yeah, I usually get multiple copies of this when I find it. It's free, and it's a really cool publication. Like I said, if you're into like punk, metal, skateboarding, and beyond, then yeah, check out Absolute Underground right here. Really great shit. Hard to believe it's free, to be quite honest with you. And Range magazine, I've never seen or heard of this, but I always like free publications, good bathroom reading material right here. So I picked that up as well at Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. You know, 100% two fingers in the air, skate rock, punk rock, whatever the fuck you want to call it. What is skateboard rock? Skateboard rock. Like, share, and subscribe. Give me a couple thumbs up, will ya? And, yeah. We'll see you on the next video. Stay weird as always. Thank you for watching Creepy Ghoul Vision. Happy early Halloween from Creepy Ghoul Vision to you. Creepy Ghoul Vision is created by you and me, going down in YouTube history today, tomorrow, forever. Thank you very much. You stay weird.